Hello everybody, SCP Slayer here, and welcome to Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI. Now, this is a new ghost hunting game, and it's meant to be more of a simulation than, like Phasmophobia or any of the other games. This is a single-player game. It has, like, a story and everything. It's fully, like, there. They're still working on it, of course. They're still adding new maps and stuff. Currently, I believe there's 2 maps. There might be a third. Another working on a third. But, yeah. We're going to start a new game. And I'm going to shut up.
I never thought I'd have my own office as a paranormal investigator. For years, I just did this for fun and rarely made any money doing it. I finally earned enough business to justify renting this place, and after several months, I think I got it looking somewhat professional. I also had my first customer visit in here the other day. I should look at the map in the back to get an idea of where I'm going to be investigating.
So, yeah, as you can see, there's little bits of story. And there's, like, full-on gameplay. And there's actually, like, a little pamphlet right here. They've picked it up. It, like, gives you a description. This is all expose. This explains, like, how actual ghost hunting works and stuff. But I'll give you the cliff notes as we play, because I don't feel like reading that, because that's actually a really long read. I said I pushed Q. Oh yeah, if you push Q, you can bring up all the stuff here. So like Q is HUD on and off, and this is the HUD. So literally just a control scheme thing. And yeah, if I use the scroll wheel, I can scroll between different bits of equipment. So we have like thermometer, we have the EMF, we have this thing, which is the EVP recorder. We have the camera. And of course, if I right-click instead of left-clicking, I pull out the handy-dandy flashlight. Now, I'm going to show you guys one thing that I missed when I was walking around. There's a book here. If you pick it up, it like gives you all of the like different ghost type stuff. So we have like residual ghosts, intelligent ghosts, and it gives you basically a rundown on what each one does. So yeah, that is a thing. And here's the map. Now, as far as I know, there is only this and this location that you can actually go to. They're both houses. They're apparently planning to add all these other locations. And some of them are just going to be locations you can go to and like find different ghosts. A lot of different ghosts. Just by going there. Which makes sense, the church here with the graveyard and everything. And I'm pretty sure there's only 2 locations currently. Can't wait to see more. But for now, we can only go here. Because we have to, like, progress through each of these, like, linearly. So you have to get, like, a few gold trophies here, and then you can progress to the next one. So, let's start our investigation. And, as you can see, the loading screen is actually really cool with the EMF. Oh.
The homeowners reached out to me a few days ago, seeming to be rather desperate for help. This family is convinced their house is haunted. They moved into the house about a year ago, and within the first few months, the wife heard odd sounds like footsteps coming from the upstairs as she was on the main floor. Her husband told her she was hearing things until he heard them himself. They have 3 children, and the 2 youngest kids were earlier last week. They have seen a young child playfully skipping through the upstairs hallway. Mom expressed her children feel they have a new playmate, but she does not share the same feeling. This is unsettling for the parents who want to get to the bottom of this. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Okay, now for the complicated part of this game. So, you know, most ghost hunting games, they have, like, the van. This is how you exit. But this one gets way more complicated with the fact that you actually have, like, a process you're supposed to go through. So, here's of all the stuff we need. We need temperature data, EMF data, audio data, and photos. Photos is one of the harder things to get if the ghost decides it doesn't want to fucking show itself. You have to get it to, like, show itself. Which, there's no, like, easy triggers for that. You just kind of gotta get lucky.
I should turn this light off.
Oh yeah, one more thing. This game literally tells you, yo, turn the fucking lights off. Because this one, there's no risk of dying. Because this is a simulation of a realistic ghost hunt. This is not like Phasmophobia where the ghosts are going to hunt you and you have to try and survive. No, this one is you have to get the evidence that the ghost is even there. It's all realistic. What is my frames? This does not look like it's appearing very well on the OBS side of things. I'm hoping that the recording itself is not choppy. The gameplay itself is fine. The game plays really well. And this is not an expensive game either. However, I'm thinking my OBS is having some weird setting issue. So I'm sorry if the footage looks choppy on your end. It looks fine on my end. It's the same issue I have with fucking Into the Backrooms. Or Enter the Backrooms. So, now I'm going to show you guys how to use these fucking pieces of equipment here. So this, if I push C, I can actually change to Celsius real quick. So we can get more accurate readings, because fucking Fahrenheit is weird. And I live in a country that uses Fahrenheit, so... When I'm saying that, you know it's fucking mega weird. I need to... My OBS is being weird with the turning. Oh. So yeah, one of the things that this is like super detailed because watch, if I go over here, it's like, oh, it's a ghost here. Oh no, wait, I'm looking at a vent. If I look like just straight down, it's like the normal degrees in this room is like 20 degrees. If I look at this vent, suddenly it's down to like 18 degrees. So they did like add like the vents actually give off air, and if I switch over to this and I walk up to this electrical socket, it gives off an EMF reading. I just heard a little girl whisper in my ear. Same with this, it gives off an EMF reading. So yeah, there's a lot of attention to detail in this game, and it's really fucking cool. Oh, ghosts around here. So the way you get EMF and temperature readings,
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
you gotta get him to trigger and detect that that's a thing. So he does write it down, so you don't have to like guess, which is nice. You know, not having to guess this shit. It's a nice change of pace from Phas, where you have to guess everything and hope that you're right. So now we just have to walk around with the EMF and temperature gauges and see what we can pick up. We have to look for the weirdest. Hello, jitters. So, let's see if I can fucking trigger it to show it again. Oh. No, that's the TV. I've got to not get confused with the fact that the TV also triggers us. That was the computer. God, it's fucking dark in here. Okay, I'm about to just turn on light. Because I can't see shit. There. Light. Oh.
The EMF meter
There we go.
should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Confirmed. There we go. We confirmed one of them. Now if I go... what was it? This one? think it was this one. So we're looking for where this ghost is standing, because... Okay, here should work, here should work. No, no, no! We've got it.
These temp readings are unusual.
There we go. Alright, it just keeps standing near the ghost, figure out where the hell she went. So, yeah, this is the one tricky part. You gotta figure out where the ghost is at any given moment to get temperature readings properly. And it can be kind of annoying. And I gotta get the ghost to, like, drop the temperature, like, 15 degrees twice. So I got it there once. That's what... Basically, you trigger him to say something, and you got the evidence. Oh, that's the air conditioning thing. So, yeah. This ghost is being very annoying. Excuse me. Turn a flight. There we go. Come on. Come on out. No.
Something is going on.
There we go.
These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
The weird temperature readings. Okay, she was like there in the middle of the hall. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, the temperature readings, there is no natural explanation for the temperature drops. This is evidence of the paranormal. And of course, there's this note. Most of the activity has been witnessed upstairs. Always check the note. It tells you where to go to find, like, the evidence. So now we need audio data and a photo. So the way we get audio data is we pull out this, and there's actually two ways. If I click space, I start recording just the area.
That was a very unusual noise. I will keep that as evidence.
And there's also, if I push E, it brings up this EVP session list, which you can, like, ask it like this.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
And then it does, like, a pause, and then...
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
And then it plays it back and sees if there's, like, a weird sound in it. Which, that time, there was not. I don't think you can actually get the weird sounds with this ghost specifically. So that is a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record real quick. And I didn't get anything there. He will always tell you if you get something weird on the recording. Just in case you miss it. It's a very nice little feature in that. What the fuck was that? So that...
That was a very unusual noise. I will keep that as evidence. Incredible. A photo of an entity?
Ah. That was the ghost. That was the ghost right there. So once you see the ghost, you have to switch to night vision and then just start spamming photos. I've obtained photo evidence of a full body apparition. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's what you want. And there's a trophy system in this, so you want to go for, like, gold. And that's look at the laughter.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
There we go. I've obtained 3 pieces of audio evidence. You want to get more than 3. If you can get more than 3, you can get the gold trophy, which I'm going to try and get on this ghost. And I'm thinking for videos on this game, I'm probably gonna do like one ghost per video because each one has like their own name and everything. And there's actually a lot of really cool things about them. They each like behave differently. What the fuck was that? How does that not count? Come on, keep recording. I'm just gonna spam recording until I get the final thing because I know there's. You never know when she's gonna do the fucking laugh thing. Or do creepy footsteps or something. Or, do the whole appearance.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Oh, that was great audio evidence. Holy shit. What the fuck? How does the creepy ass screaming not count? Okay, I have obtained more than 3 pieces of audio evidence. That cannot be explained. Okay, and I'm just gonna point out what type of ghost this is because it's not saying it yet. This is a residual ghost, which I'm going to read up on now, and I'll read up on each type of the ghosts as we discover them. So residual ghosts are spirits who act out a moment of their previous life, unaware of their surroundings, replaying events over and over. It is believed that these entities being oblivious to the surroundings, do not intelligently interact with their environment. This is why unexplained sounds are usually heard and EVPs are never obtained. Somehow, memories of their previous life, for whatever reason, have been imprinted on the world. Paranormal investigators are under the impression that were significant events or memories of the spirit's previous life. It is a very perplexing phenomena because these memories play at unpredictable moments with no correlation to the original event. Most haunted locations seem to be inhabited by residual ghosts. Cold spots have been noted frequently while investigating these types of ghosts. Changes in electromagnetic fields are assumed to change moments prior to manifestations. In the earlier years of ghost hunting, residual ghost photos were plentiful, but they diminished the credibility of the field due to being poor quality fakes. More recently, due to the improvements of ghost hunting technology, there have been a few residual ghost photos that have skeptics struggling to debunk. So yeah, that's the more basic ghost type, the residual. And of course, we have intelligent, poltergeist, and demonic, which I will get to as we discover them. Because those ones are interesting. I'm going to get one more piece of audio evidence from this location, and then we're going to wrap up. What the fuck is that? Does that not count? Is that just background noise? I swear I just heard something. So I'm going to wait for something to happen, then I'm going to immediately click the record button. I think it's going to be the way I'm going to have to play it. For now, we can try this.
Is this your home? Is this your home?
So as you can see, can't get EVP from EVP session. But you can, like, record the weird-ass sound effects. If I stand here, I think it's actually a really good spot to get sound effects. But of course, nothing happens the second I say that. Oh. I'm just gonna continually push record because there's weirdness happening. I'm just gonna continually push record. I would like to get at least one more piece of evidence.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Dear God, that scared the ever-loving shit out of me. That's the first time something in a game has scared me in a while. Holy shit. It's not even like it scared me, it just startled the fuck out of me. I was not expecting it to pop out of nowhere. It just whispered in my ear at random. We're just gonna leave now. I don't know why I put away my flashlight. But yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna leave. And I'm really hoping this is not recording, like, horribly. So now we get to review all of the evidence we gathered, and fingers crossed we got everything we needed. We did! We did. We got everything. We got the gold trophy. Yes. Okay. Now, summary. The client stated they have witnessed paranormal activity around the upstairs hallway in the form of an apparition as well as hearing footsteps from the same area. They want to understand what they are experiencing and ensure their family is safe living in the house. So, EMF evidence. The electromagnetic field, EMF meter, located several field spikes throughout the investigation. This was evaluated substantially and was determined to be paranormal since more substantial forms of evidence was collected. This supports the theory that ghosts absorb and consume EMFs to generate energy, resulting in greater interactions with the environment. Temperature evidence. The temperature sensor consistently encountered cold spots throughout the investigation. Extensive review of these cold spots points to this abnormality being paranormal since more substantial forms of evidence was collected. This is more supporting evidence that ghosts absorb thermal energy in order to materialize either audibly or visually. Photo evidence. A full-body apparition obtained on camera solidifies paranormal activity at the residence. This also corroborates. Sorry, I'm misreading things. Corroborates the claims made by clients' children because the photo is of the same entity they witnessed. Audio evidence. Strange noises which sound like footsteps were recorded during the investigation. These noises seem to originate from the hallway upstairs. This aligns with what the clients have experienced. Closing summary. CSPPI. That's just a weird abbreviation to say. Obtained conclusive evidence on the above mentioned devices supporting the fact this residence is haunted. Although substantial paranormal activity has been found within the home, there is no reason for concern. This appears to be a residual ghost. Residual ghosts are spirits who act out a moment of their previous life, unaware of their surroundings, replaying the same event over and over. Through previous research, it seems like these entities, being oblivious to the surroundings, do not intelligently interact with their environment. Somehow, the memory of their previous life, the memory of their previous life That's not how you spell lifes. Or life. That's live. That's what's tripping me up. They have a misspelling there, but that's fine. For whatever reason, has been imprinted on the world and plays at unpredictable moments. The activity will probably continue at various in instances, but is completely harmless. If there are further concerns, CSPPI will return to the residence for a follow-up investigation. That's how the ghost hunts work. So, now that I got that gold, there's actually something really cool. Once you, like, complete an investigation and actually get, like, a full photo, you get this. Paranormal PI, this is an apparition skipping through the house. So yeah, you, like, get photos of each of the ghosts you discover. It's very cool. And they have, like, little story bits of, like, yo, this is the skipping girl ghost. Which, if we actually go to the location again, it'll actually tell us what it was. It was the skipping child ghost. So I'm going to go back so we can actually leave that. And, yeah, so we have finished the skipping child ghost. We actually have fully, like, investigated that, so we don't even have to go back to that. That's, like, fully, that's the highest trophy we can get. Until they, like, add more, like, ghost hunting gear, I guess. Which, I feel like this game could benefit from having more gear. Like an actual, like, ghost box, because ghost boxes are, like, actual ghost hunting gear. Like, I've seen a lot of ghost hunters actually use ghost boxes. Maybe a Ouija board or something. There's a lot of ghost hunting gear, and I feel like that, since this is, like, an actual, like, ghost hunting simulation, it should have them, but a more realistic version of them. And I feel like that could be very interesting. But yeah, I am going to end this video here. I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you wish to join the ranks of the SCP Foundation, don't forget to shoot that like button, slay those comments, and contain that subscribe button. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on this video, live stream, or whatever I do next. Peace!